Am I the a-hole for distancing myself with my granddaughter after my daughter asked her uncle to walk her down the aisle? For context, a month before my daughter married her husband, I filed for divorce from my wife. My wife had emotionally cheated on me for a couple of months, and I couldn't really get over it. Now, while the timing wasn't great, I just did not want to be with my wife anymore, and I did not want to pretend to be happy with her. My wife and I informed our daughter, and we were honest about what happened since our daughter was an adult. However, my daughter was devastated and asked how I could do this to her just a month before her wedding. She said her mom clearly regretted what happened and was desperately trying hard to save the marriage, but my daughter said regardless, she understood my decision to divorce. But why would I do it just a month before her wedding and the happiest day of her life? The whole thing was a mess, but my daughter did get over the shock after a week or so. But my daughter was really angry with me, and even though I was invited to the wedding, she withdrew the invitation for walking her down the aisle, and she asked her uncle to walk her down the aisle instead. It did really hurt me. But it was also my daughter's special day, so I didn't make any fuss. And at the end of the day, I was happy for my daughter. She at least did the father-daughter dance with me. However, after the wedding, I gradually distanced myself from my daughter. My daughter understood the reason for it. A year later, my daughter apologized for not asking me to walk her down the aisle. I told her it was okay, and there was no reason to apologize. But there was also no reason for us to have a bond anymore. My daughter thankfully understood my decision. It hurt me telling all these things, because my daughter looked really sad, but it was time I put myself first. A few months ago, my daughter gave birth to her first baby, and over the past couple of months, my daughter has been calling a lot and apologizing and crying, because she really wants her daughter to have a bond with me. But the truth is, I just don't care. I feel emotionally detached, and at this stage in my life, I don't want to put effort into someone who betrayed me so badly. I know people will say that I should move on, but the pain doesn't just disappear. My daughter made her choice, and I made mine. I don't wish her bad, but I also don't feel obligated to rebuild what was broken. I've learned to live without that relationship, and I'm content. Am I the a-hole for feeling this way and not wanting to bond with my daughter's family?
Here are the top comments.
Not the a-hole for feeling that way. You're the a-hole for telling your daughter that everything is fine and she did nothing wrong and all is forgiven, while getting increasingly angry about it. This gave her no chance to mend fences with you because she didn't know anything is wrong. You need to get some therapy for yourself. This won't necessarily make you forgive her and have a relationship with your grandchild, but it may help you deal with what happened, and may help you to understand if you do or don't want to have a relationship with either your child or your grandchild going forward. It may also help you understand if you do or don't want to ask your daughter to attend family therapy with you.
You dropped an emotional divorce bomb on her just before she got married, then got annoyed she didn't react how you wanted. Now you're cutting her and her baby out of your life. Those are choices I wouldn't make, but each to their own.